Imagine you're standing on an island in the Chesapeake Bay, surrounded by a vast expanse of pristine wetlands. Now add to that picture an active fleet of 30-ton dump trucks and hydraulic excavators. This is the Paul S. Sarbanes Ecosystem Restoration Project at Poplar Island, a dynamic multi-agency effort that's converting massive amounts of dredged material from the Chesapeake Bay shipping channel into more than 1,000 acres of protected wildlife habitat.
My name is Peter McGowan, biologist with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and one of my primary duties is wildlife management at Poplar Island.
On a typical workday, Pete McGowan and wildlife technician Robbie Callahan set across the island's network of dikes to monitor muskrat traps and to inspect the wide array of wildlife that now inhabits the island.
Some of the things that we deal with: predator control, nuisance species control, and to make sure that the focus species that we're working on are successful here. This year we have over 26 species nesting out here, and over 170 species of birds have been documented.
Building on the success of the program, in 2009 McGowan's team implemented a clever technique to help jumpstart the island's crucial nesting habitat.
Looking through the literature and some past restoration activities, they've used Christmas trees to attract nesting birds. We thought it'd be a good idea to try at Poplar Island, and they've been very successful.
The haul begins here at Tillman Island on Maryland's eastern shore, where staff and volunteers from the Chesapeake Bay Field Office and the Maryland Environmental Service load hundreds of recycled Christmas trees bound for Poplar Island.
My name's Robbie Wilson, and I'm a commercial fisherman, but I'm hauling these trees out for MES. I've got an open boat just suited for this job, so they asked me to carry them out there for them.
It takes Robbie Wilson and the team 2 8-mile round trips to transport this year's trees from Tillman to Poplar Island, where they're stacked and loaded onto pickup trucks for distribution throughout the marsh.
2000, 1999, there was only like 2 acres out here.
Everything you walk on this island was created. None of it was here in 1999. We'd be in a few feet of water right now. What we're trying to do is make some cavities, and here clear out a little space here where you could, if you were a duck, you could make a nest. Ducks don't want to go right under there. Find a little nest in there. Yeah, that's an old duck egg right there. Yeah. Now you see here as we lift these up, you can actually see that the land is actually a little bit higher here, so we're getting that hummock that we're trying to get. That will eventually lead to shrubs and trees and things, and just create a better overall habitat here at Poplar Island.
I started on this project back in '94 when there was just a small complex of islands that had been broken up by erosion, subsidence, etc. To come out here 20 years later, seeing wildlife species starting to use it and how quickly they come in here. It's been a very successful project, and we'd like to see more of these type of projects take place in the Chesapeake Bay.